Let us pray. Dear God, we ask that you guide these young people as they embark upon new adventures in their lives. Bless them with compassion and kindness, a knowledge of right and wrong, a sense of responsibility to those less fortunate than they, and the strength and perseverance to strive for their personal best. Bless their families who have supported and nurtured them and are so happy to be here today with them. And please also bless their friends and their teachers who have been there with them through the good and the bad, as a community, as an extended family as well. Help us all to live our lives to the fullest, to live in the moment, and to love those around us. In your name we pray, amen.
Thank you, Ms. Farmer. Hello, everybody. I'm Wally Terrell. And the reason they let me speak today is because I'm the senior class president. And I can't believe I'm giving this speech. In my time spent with Coach Alexander and the football team, which I assure you, if I told you the specific amount of time, it would seem excessive. Coach Alexander had many sayings, many of which would most likely not be appropriate to say at this time. But there was one in my senior year that especially resonated with me. Stop and smell the roses. At a place like Athens Academy, you're constantly surrounded by these metaphorical roses. There's beauty and kindness beaming from every part of campus and the people that walk through it. When in the thick of academics, athletics, and the social drama that comes with high school life, it's easy to ignore the significant advantages that come with being a Spartan. As I walked through campus for the last few weeks of my senior year, the beauty of Athens Academy became ever more apparent to me. The gorgeous campus that Mr. Raymond and the staff work relentlessly to keep pristine, the teachers and coaches that I've had constantly coming up to me and congratulating me on our soccer success, asking me where I'm going to college, wondering if I'm nervous for my speech, which was always a resounding yes. Not talking to me because they had to, not treating it like a chore for asking, but because they genuinely care about every single one of their students. Teachers like Miss Neesmith, Miss Sinsing, and Miss Towery, who literally came to every soccer game throughout the season. That's what it takes to generate a community like the one Athens Academy has. That extra mile taken by those who have no other motive than love for what they do and the kids that they teach. This gratitude was mixed with another feeling though, which is nostalgia for the 15 years I've spent roaming this campus. As a senior, walking through the lower school with my first grade buddy Preston reminded me when I was a first grader, and I had my brother Henry right there beside me. He and my sister Mackie would often make me take the long trek from the Bertelsmann turnaround all the way to my preschool classroom. It's all the exact same down there, with some of the same faces to greet you, like Miss Richardson and Miss Hollis. I think of my time spent on the bus with Mr. Richard, and I mean that as literally as possible, because most days I would sit in the front with him because Wally gets a little too riled up in the back sometimes. He'd give me that look in the mirror and I just knew. I think of the sweaty PE classes in the muggy old gym with Coach Chuboff and Coach Banks, wearing clothes that have been festering in my PE bag for far too long. I think of Bob Urich rounding us up for sumo wrestling in the middle of Barrett Hall. You heard me right, sumo wrestling. It was a different time. However, nothing has made my time at Athens Academy more special than the unbelievable and highly achieving peers that I've had the pleasure to spend the last 15 years with. If you have a look at the class of 2022, you will see a wide array of people with different interests, talents, and family lives, but friends who, despite their differences, are willing to get along. You have many like me who have been there our whole lives, but with a place as welcoming and distinguished as Athens Academy, you have new folks entering the mix every year. And due to the size of the campus, you quickly get the opportunity to meet these people and watch as they too become part of the culture that has cultivated you. However, no other student has had quite the culture shock as my boy Franz from South Africa. Coming from a whole other country, it's been special to watch him get accustomed to the US as well as hear some of his stories from South Africa. I mean, I asked the guy if he has any stories and he goes, "Want to know how I got this scar?" Yes, Franz. Yes, I do want to know how you got that scar, and that's the best start to a story I've ever heard. Many of us have known each other for what seems like too long. We've gotten to watch each other grow up, we've seen each other go through phases, heartbreak, and many good times. And once you spend your entire life with so many different people and get to watch them blossom into individuals they are now, it allows you to empathize with everyone you cross. I believe that this is the greatest lesson Athens Academy has afforded me, a greater understanding for so many different types of people. It's been a true pleasure to go from being a bouncy toddler puttering around Miss West classroom to high school graduates with many of you. Class of 2022, we've grown up together, and you have made me who I am, had an unbelievable impact on my life. Thank you for everything, and now let's go celebrate. Thank you.
Good job, Wally. I'm proud of you and the person you've become, and I like to think we did have a little bit of something to do with that. For many reasons, I'm honored to be a part of this day. Seniors, I'd like you to take a moment, look to the right, or your other right, and then your left, behind you, and then take a deep breath and maybe even close your eyes so you can remember this moment. Thank you, Michael Nasworthy. I see you shutting your eyes. I appreciate that. Before you know it, you'll be walking across this stage and then moving to the next stage in your lives. So let's continue with the program. I'd like to begin by introducing the Co-Salutatorians of the class of 2022. Although these students were chosen based on their academic achievements, they are certainly blessed in many other areas. This year's Salutatorian Medals are awarded to Daniel Wong and Ethan Markowitz. We figured out a few years ago it was much better to Velcro the back so that we didn't have to struggle to get it over their caps. Next, the Valedictorian Medal is awarded to Ingrid Nielsen. Ingrid.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, one morning when I was a sophomore, I was driving to school, still a pretty new driver without really much of a clue what I was doing, and as I turned, probably a little too sharply, into science and arts, I saw this tiny little thing kind of squiggling on the road in front of me. Naturally, I swerved way too hard to the left, almost running into Mr. West's sedan. I didn't though. Mr. West, you were safe that day. I parked, got out of the car, and went over to find this baby turtle in the middle of the road, terribly dehydrated, scared, and kind of just flailing. I took it to Miss Chester's room, where we put it in a glass of water with some rocks and leaves, but we weren't exactly sure what type of turtle it was or what it would want to eat. Looking up images of triangular-faced baby turtles and common turtles found in Georgia, I came to realize that our small little community at ACAD, in it still, our ponds host many species of turtles. Some of these turtles will live here for over 40 years. Their shells can weigh up to 35 pounds, and you can tell the gender of some types of turtles by their eye color. Gopher turtles even improve the environment by spreading the seeds of neighboring plants. Reading about these turtles brought to mind the diverse student body our campus hosts as well, from actresses to athletes, from students whose families have lived in the same house for 9 generations, to students who've come from China, Mexico, South Africa, and Spain to study here. From those who go to bed at 9:30 to most of us who run out for a cookout milkshake at 3 a.m. We have students who spend their time swinging from silks like canopy, riding horses, playing sting pong before soccer practice, students roller skating for the talent show, arguing over Messi or Ronaldo, making shrinky dinks out of Lay's potato chip bags in the senior microwave. This year, when I returned from Christmas break, I realized that all of the turtles had gone from the pond. It makes sense that they would disappear for the winter, but where did they actually go? They seem a little too slow to migrate. Confused, I again turned to Google and discovered that turtles actually either nestle down in the mud at the bottom of lakes, or they find a sheltered tunnel or tree trunk where their metabolism slows so much that instead of breathing, they can just intake oxygen through their throats and tails. It's not quite hibernating, as they're still conscious, but their processing is so slow that it's almost the same. When I look back at our community at ACAD, none of us are slowing down. None of us are sleeping and waiting for the next spring to come. We're traveling from California to Canada, just beginning our trek through all of life's ponds. But one more fact about turtles: their shells grow with them as they age. No matter how old they get, all of their adventures in life culminate in the shield that protects them from the world's many dangers. The shell is heavy, but the muscles and the shell grow simultaneously in equal measure, so it is never too heavy for the small creature to carry. We've been walking through our years at Athens Academy, building our own versions of muscles and shells. We've carried a lot of weight in our days here. We've carried our own dreams, desires, and disappointments. We've carried our friends, worries, heartbreaks, and joys. We've carried our family's values, aspirations, and legacies. We've carried facts, ideas, and opinions. All of these things have solidified into knowledge, critical thinking skills, life ambition, and most importantly, a deep, unabiding love. This is the shell we will carry into the world. But our shell isn't exterior. Instead, it's a solid core we'll carry inside us, and it'll continue to strengthen us as it continues to grow. Our generation is not under the illusion that life is easy, predictable, or even fair. We know that we're stepping into a world of new challenges and dangers, where most students have not had the access to fantastic faculty that we have. Most students have not been given the resources we've received. We must be mindful of this weight too, the weight of responsibility that accompanies the extraordinary opportunities given to us. We know that there will be long winters ahead, both literal and metaphorical, and sometimes we will need to dig deep, like a turtle, to find a place that is safe and warm. But we should remember that most of us felt as helpless as a little turtle flailing in the middle of the road on our first days at this campus. But over time, we have all found a place in this pond. I know that in more time, we'll find our roles in our new ecosystems. We might be leaving the ponds at ACAD. We will always find shelter in the skills, memories, and community we have built together. We will find solace in the moments that have physically become a part of who we are. Like gopher turtles, we will carry the seeds of wisdom and love, dignity and compassion, knowledge and beauty. We will carry them with both pride and acceptance, and we will sow them into our new environments. Class of 2022, congratulations on all your accomplishments, and I wish everyone the best as we enter the next chapter of life.
Thank you, Ingrid, and congratulations. So, funny story. Yesterday, when I read over Ingrid's final draft of her speech, I thought I'd come up with a clever segue from her speech to the next part of the program. So I too Googled, and I Googled smartest turtle. And I came across several types of turtles, but that just wasn't working for me. So I almost gave up with that idea. And then when I looked down a little bit further, there was a suggestion of the smartest ninja turtle. And that made a lot more sense to me. Because if you didn't know, not only is Ingrid brilliant, she also has her black belt. And I also like to think that she's a little bit of a superhero too. Congratulations, Ingrid. But before we begin calling the names of the graduates, please allow me to take a few moments to share a sampling of the achievements of this class of 83 students, 35 of whom have attended Athens Academy for at least 12 years. I have a lot to share, so bear with me, and please digest all of the class's achievements. To begin, the class has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement. The 83 graduates of this class of 2022 received 275 offers of admissions to 104 different institutions. And they will attend 39 different colleges and universities in 17 states and 1 Canadian province. These seniors were offered approximately $7 million in combined merit scholarship awards, and this does not include Hope. In the fall, 6 seniors were commended by the National Merit Program, and 1 senior was recognized as a finalist. And 17 seniors were inducted into the Cum Laude Society. Additionally, 29 of these 83 students are current AP scholars. And in our Fine Arts program, the seniors played major roles in the GHSA award-winning one-act play, Quilters, where they were recognized and received awards at both the regional and state levels of the GHSA one-act competition, including 1 senior who was recognized as the best actress in the region of GHSA. Seniors also served as leaders and participated in drama clubs, service project, and events, including the Be Kind Peer Support Project. And 1 senior took an independent study in broadcast journalism and produced series of interview segments. Seniors also served as section leaders and performed musical events and concert throughout the year. 1 orchestra student auditioned and won a position in the prestigious Georgia Music Educators Association of All-State Orchestra. And 6 orchestra seniors are members of Athens Academy's chapter of the National Association of Music Education, which is the Triam Music Honor Society. And 3 orchestra seniors served as officers of the school's chapter in the Triam Music Honor Society. The visual arts students also excelled. For example, many seniors displayed work in the school-wide exhibition Artscape. 1 senior was a Gold Key winner in the Scholastic Art and Writing competition. Seniors also participated in the Youth Art Month exhibit at OCAF, which is the Oconee Cultural Arts Foundation. And the senior portfolio class installed their exit show in Myers Gallery. And all of our seniors installed the senior reflection boards that have been displayed in Myers Gallery. I hope you were able to see them. Along with this, the class also led and participated in many service projects throughout their time at Athens Academy. Athens Academy is a longtime supporter of local charitable organizations, and we are proud to continue serving our friends in the community. Likely, we have been so successful since 36% of the senior class held positions of influence in organizations such as 17 Student Council, Honor Council, Judiciary Board, Bridges, CARE, Interact, Drama, and many more on-campus clubs, as well as off-campus organizations. Many seniors led and participated in a successful shoe drive for the Samaritan Feet through Serving Up a Cure. The seniors definitely spread their love while donating over 8,000 pounds of peanut butter and jelly. Seniors also collected and delivered holiday cheer through Toys for Tots. The seniors also led activities such as the Winter Clothes Drive, along with other donations going to Athens Clarke County. Additionally, the class of 2022 participated in service to both the pre and lower school with Athens Academy students, as well as raised funds for Athens area homeless shelter, Downtown Academy, and the Boys and Girls Club, along with helping a French club sponsor a student through Bethlehem Ministries. The seniors also participated in the father-daughter dance, pajamming, hot cocoa and cookies, and our first ever Soul Food Friday. In total, more than 30 organizations in Athens and Oconee community, as well as abroad, have benefited directly from the class of 2022's 2,385 plus hours of service. And finally, the class of 2022 also excelled in athletics. 71 athletes earned 306 varsity letters, and 43 were multi-sport athletes for an average of 4.3 letters per athlete. 23 seniors lettered for 4 years in one sport, and 20 seniors lettered in 2 sports their senior year, and 3 seniors lettered in 3 sports for their senior year. 6 seniors lettered for 4 years in 2 sports, and 16 seniors earned 7 or more varsity letters during their high school career. These seniors also participated in teams leading to 2 state runners-up, 2 state third-place finishes, and 6 teams won region area titles, while 5 teams finished at the region area runner-up. And finally, 7 seniors will be playing intercollegiate athletics next year. Clearly, the class of 2022 is very talented, and I'm sure they will accomplish much. And although I can share many more achievements, I know that these students want their diplomas. So I will now invite Mr. Thorson, head of school, to the podium so that he can bring us even closer to that moment. Mr. Thorson.
Thank you, Wally. Thank you, Ingrid and Ms. Schalitz. Good afternoon. Congratulations to the class of 2022, your parents, grandparents, friends, extended family, and Athens Academy teachers, coaches, and staff for getting us to this milestone. My name is John Thorson, and it's terrific to have just finished a positive school year. Part of me wanted to say normal, but any semester during which we spent weeks at a time in masks cannot be considered normal. But it's awesome to be here celebrating each of you. Today represents the culmination of a lot of hard work, both in and out of the classroom, and I appreciate the 83 members of the class of 2022 for their hard work on Spartan Lane. These have not been ordinary times, yet you have persevered through challenging times with a smile and a sense of humor and a lot of stick-to-itiveness. You did it, and you did it well. At Vespers, we heard from a number of students about the composition of this class and how each of you came to join us on Spartan Lane over the last 15 years. And after today, you'll be spreading your wings and heading in many directions. You'll be matriculating at 39 different colleges and universities from California to South Carolina, Virginia to Texas, New Jersey to Colorado. In fact, 16 different states, the District of Columbia, and Canada are represented with your college choices. 27 of you will be attending Georgia Tech and the University of Georgia, plus 8 other schools across the Peach State will be welcoming Spartans in the fall. It is fantastic to see the array of schools that attracted you to join their ranks. I am confident each of you will contribute and make a positive difference in the years ahead. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I wanted to share an African proverb to help ground you on your upcoming journey. If you want to know the end, look at the beginning. This can mean many things, but in the context of your life's growth and education, I hope that you and your families will continue to reflect on your time with us at Athens Academy. Not all of you started with us, but each of you are being awarded a diploma today. This marks the culmination of your foundational years and sets you up for good things in college and life. Because of your strong beginning, you are prepared for what is next. Never forget the many lessons, love, and friendships that you enjoyed while on Spartan Lane. Before we award diplomas, I would like to give our graduates a chance to recognize their parents and loved ones for all the support you have provided over these years. Seniors, please stand and join me in a round of applause for your families. Class of 2022, we extend our best wishes to each of you for continued success in all that you pursue. With all of these people behind and beside you, I know that you will find happiness, even if you stub your toe along the way. Now for the presentation of diplomas. Ms. Susan Scholitz, Director, Athens Academy Upper School. Mr. Carl Nichols, Chair, Athens Academy Board of Trustees. Seniors, by the authority vested in me as head of school by the Board of Trustees, we confer upon you our Athens Academy Diploma, for which you have been recommended by the upper school director and the faculty with all the rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities that apply. Congratulations.
Clementine Featherstone Atchison. Imanaria Somadina Adogu, cum laude. Julian Grady Attaway. Reed Harper Bangle. Jonas William Barnes. Louisa Rachel Bertioli. Annie Childers Blanks. Elliot James Brown. Landrum Nicholas Brown. Oliver Pete Kerrigan, cum laude. Brooks Culpepper Chisholm, cum laude. Lauren J. Clemens. Emily Bryn Coggins. Constance Ann Cross. Jarrett Roland Daniels. Philip Thomas Dotery. Davis Taylor Dorsey, cum laude. Asa Allen Drudge. Braden Smith Edmonds. Jared Stephen Faulkner. Unfortunately, Jared cannot be here today, but we did definitely want to announce his name. Next, Pratt Sprouse Ferguson. Catherine Ann Garth. Evan James George. John Bishop Hayes. Viviana Hernandez Martinez. Caroline Abigail Hicks. Alexander Philip Hill. Stephen Cook Holder, cum laude. Genario Rodriguez Holt Jr. Daniel Tianming Wang, cum laude. Jackson Davis Hutton. Carly Thompson Ives. Samuel Andrew Johnson. Alexis John Keeney. Michael Christopher Class. May Lucille Klein, cum laude. Natalie Grace Lavender. Nyla Mouche Lavina. Sarah Mackenzie Lowe. Coleman Sims Lawrence. Ethan Asher Markowitz, cum laude. Penelope Jean Marcus. Elizabeth Page Jackson Marks, cum laude. Mary Frances Mayrie Massey. Davis Louise McClanahan, cum laude. Hannah Bean McLean. Camille Hadley Menzies. Addison Ann Middleton. Emily Cullen Morris. Taylor Davis Muir. Michael Grady Nasworthy. Catherine Parker Nichols cum laude. Ingrid Greta Nielsen cum laude. Addison Haley Olendick Smith. Om Neelish Patel. Franz Daniel Pinar. Miles Metolius Pringle. Maddox Lane Pugmire. Harper Lee Purcell. Jane Ann Raver cum laude. Meredith Hiles Reynolds. Robert King Reynolds. Julia Mims Roberts. Aiden Preston Saeed. Jayla Sharon Sally Barnett. Alexis Renee Senowitz Kumade. Ann Hayes Schaefer. Bennett Anderson Slatcher. George Davis Slate Kumade. Andrew Brennan Smith. Henderson Briggs Smith. Ansley Caroline Stonecipher. Wallace Knox Terrell. Sami Mohi Udine. William Alexander Warren Kumade. Lanier Brooke West. Peyton Leon Wheeler. Alexander Glenn Wiggins. Jacob Tyler Williams. J. Rico Elijahwan Khalil Wright. Oliver Joseph Yates, cum laude. Malcolm Dow Young IV. And last but not least, was good for so long. Anya Rion Jolitz. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the most recent Athens Academy alumni, the class of 2022. So now I invite Ethan Markowitz and Daniel Juan, our salutatorians, to the podium, and they will conclude the ceremony. Boys.
Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Juan.
And my name is Ethan Markowitz. Today we stand before you as the Co-Salutatorians of the class of 2022.
I would first like to congratulate everyone on making it through high school. Sure has not been an easy journey with a pandemic, the convention and everything. Standing here, I realized that the sleepless nights of studying, the countless hours of racking my brain, trying to understand while we had to study who invented barbed wire in US history, and choosing which extracurricular would look better on my resume. These were the experiences of high school. It wasn't supposed to be happily jaunting around campus, just easily understanding everything. These struggles, these were the point. These were the takeaways from high school. The wins, the sacrifices, the bonds we made along the way. Let us take these with us into college.
But let's not also forget about the times when it was not a struggle. The friends, family, and faculty who helped us make great memories. The support and relationships built on and off Athens Academy's great campus. The late night games and the early morning discussions full of laughter. These helped us combat our struggles, helped us forget about stress, deadlines, or college decisions. And so as we move into a new chapter of our lives, we must not forget to keep these relationships alive. Remember to check in with your friends, whether near or far. Remember to be thankful for those who helped you grow. And most importantly, when those struggles arise, remember to have some fun.
Let us learn from our memories and bring them to college with us to experience college to the fullest, making new memories along the way. Thank you.
As we bring our ceremony to a close, please be seated until the Board of Trustees, faculty, and graduates have recessed, and then we invite everyone to join us for a reception outside in front of the Classic Center. Thank you.